Good evening, Lee and Tix. Hope you're all doing well on this fine Tuesday evening. Good to see all y'all. I'm sorry for not streaming last Sunday. This is what happens when you stream 2 days in a row that involves a lot of screaming. It kind of makes your throat really, really tired. And I did not want to ruin my throat. 2, why are you streaming Zenless Zone Zero on a Tuesday? I kind of really wanted to just pull Billy. Like, I mostly was waiting for an event to finish releasing all its parts, and it finally did. And I was like, okay, I think we've been long enough that I can actually stream one of these nights, right? So probably do Final Fantasy tomorrow night. You're about to go to sleep? No! Danny! Bad! Go to bed! Don't be like me! Trust me, the older you get, the more you want to sleep all night. I assure you. Like, I've been having the absolute worst freaking sleep schedule lately. I slept all day, you'll be fine. Okay. Practice that self-care now. You haven't slept in 30... Why are we so bad at our sleep schedules? Bermsai, you used to be the responsible one. For the love of God, go to bed. Ugh. Anyway, so unfortunately for me, I don't have a whole lot of content to show tonight. So if I am just dragging out the stream for no reason, there's my explanation for that. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, oh God, Nicole, why are you so cute? Anyway, yeah, so we got an event that we can actually do today because all the parts finally came out. But the final character of Season 2 of Zenless Zone Zero. Starlight Billy! Oh my gosh. I actually got to play Billy thanks to the special weekly event that allows you to play with the brand new characters and stuff like that. And I gotta say that he feels amazing. It's awesome to see Orphe. Even though she's kind of a brick on an account nowadays, but I still like her. I appreciate her. I really like Orphe a lot too. I just wish that I actually felt like actually pulling her. Orphe is hot as heck. I like Orphe a lot. I really do. But Billy is so freaking cool. Like, hang on. Let me actually showcase this. Rip Orphe, overshadowed by maggots and replaced on all her teams, including with freaking a snake girl. Press the special button and Starlight Billy will consume HP to activate special attack drive suppression. If he is attacked during the skill, it will trigger a block and automatically chain into his EX special attack Cool Wheelie. He can also... Yes, I love one of his attacks. It's called Cool Wheelie. He can also maintain his attack drive suppression or drag the joystick until long enough as pass automatic. So it's interesting because he basically can like do a quick dodge like that in order to just slam it down. Yeah, like that. It's so sick. I love it. After using the X switch up, yeah, so I can just like do this and then I press it again. And that basically has Billy do his ultimate from his base form. When Starlight Billy attacks hits enemies, he gains Determination. The amount recovered varies by skill. Determination caps at 120 points and slowly recovers while in combat. Additional determination gained when triggering a perfect dodge using EX special Cool Wheelie using chain attack or when triggering a block. Sufficient determination will activate holding the basic will activate full throttle. So basically this is his main damage attack. So if I have it, I can just hold this and just attack it with the afterburners from my bike. It's so sick. I still also love that you can casually ride around a bike if you really wanted to. Hold. So that restores my HP.
A starlight purges all evil.
God. Billy's animations are so freaking cool. I already liked Billy from his base form. I felt like he was a bit clunky for my liking for his A rank form, but his but for his like S rank, oh my god, he's so fun. It kind of reminds me of Yi Shren, honestly, but like, I don't know, just way cooler. I just love how his stupid animations. I think my main issue with Billy is the fact that he has so many limited characters that he can actually team up with, though. Like, his best team is with Dylan and Lucia. I really wish there was a different character that we could have teamed up with, but what can you do? I thought you unlocked Billy already? No, not yet, Marcus. We're just going through the tutorials right now in order to grab the free polychrome. Okay, so Orphe has enough energy, attack with another agent, and trigger Magus' Aftershock EX special. When Orphe is low on energy, attack with another agent, and trigger blah, 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 blah. Basically, you just hold the EX special button whenever her bar is full, and then she will attack with you. It's cool.
Now you pay.
Honestly, Orphe is not really a DPS. She's more a glorified support than anything. Like, she basically is just there to, like, help buff your attack.
Is our prey giving you trouble? Down strategy.
Hey, are you going to swap over anytime now?
What you deserve.
Game? Any day now, I would love... Is this bugged? Hang on. Is the tutorial bugged? I did the requirements. What the frick? Am I not gonna get my freaking polychrome because the game's not gonna trigger? It just takes a bit? Oh my god, that's annoying. Yeah, like, I don't understand why it's taking so long to actually trigger the actual tutorial. Any day now, game.
Now you pay. Down strategy.
Any day now, Orphe.
What you deserve.
Oh my god. Is she actually not going to do it?
Wide open. Now you pay.
Wow, they really want to make sure you know that. Oh, hey, Orphe attacks off screen. I hope that she's going to be very beneficial to you. I guess she was kind of... Oh my god, that took forever to actually trigger. You just gotta mash until it lets you through. That was really annoying.
Am I keeping up, Captain?
You know, when I first saw Orphe in the trailer for season 2, I thought she was going to be like a badass like character who's all about trying to like be like dealing with like the horrors of living in war. And you know what? She is kind of that kind of character.
Right on cue.
But the problem is they also made her a cute, clumsy girl who just wants like hang out and just like eat snacks all day. And I'm like, yo, for real, girl.
I won't back down.
Define low energy? That's what I'm saying. Did you see the Marvel Tokon review? Yeah, they added Magneto. Carnage, and Green Goblin. That was pretty cool. I was surprised they went with Carnage instead of Venom, but honestly, I think Carnage offers way more visual flair compared to Venom, so I totally get it. Goblin actually looks sick. He does. I really do love it. Anyway, I have 9,800 polychrome, and I have like 15 pulls, and we have a few extra stuff that we can do on the side as well. I'm not going to be pulling Orphe, unfortunately. I already have her W engine, so we don't need to grab that. That being said, though, I still need to get a few more Burke Blicks, so let's grab like 20 of these. Hopefully, I'll get him sooner than later. Trailer Orphe, hardened vet with a tail. Actual Orphe. Oh, hey! Yo, let's go! That's like at like pity 30. That's perfect timing. Let's go. Yeah, let's go! Got Burke Blick. Hey, you know what's annoying? Now it's going to turn out that we're actually going to get extremely bad luck because that was my first 10 pull. Huge Klutz, more prone to shouting game over, man, than Bill Paxton. Very true. Are you waiting for a Yanagi to rerun for her W engine? I'm kind of surprised you didn't grab her W engine the first time through.
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special Bang Boo combo?
Upgrade. Okay, just need one more and we should be fully caught up on our Bang Boo. All right, and we get 110 pull on the standard banner. I'm going to be extremely mad if I get an S rank literally right now, considering we're on like, what, pity, 5 pity? Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get one. You didn't have money? That's entirely fair. One try, am I watching the right stream? Don't you put that voodoo on me, Marcus. How did your blade pulls go? I hope it went well. Yeah, see?
Right. I'm the Starlight Knight.
See? Even he just said he's the Starlight Knight, so we just got our S Billy, everybody. Listen, this is a very good sign. Getting Billy on the standard banner, that's just a good sign overall.
Officer Seth, Lynx firing. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, see? We also got Seth, who is also a boy. And you know how rare boys are in the Zenless universe? They're like a minority at this point. So the fact that we got 2 boys in the standard banner, that just means that we are set for life, y'all. All right, well, enough prolonging. We probably should get Billy. All right, hang on. If we're gonna do this, we gotta do this right. Billy! Okay, where would Billy wanna go? Billy, we're going to go hang out at the arcade. You love your arcade games, so let's hang out here for a bit. And clearly, Billy will decide to show up literally right now. The dudes always sell like ass. Yeah, but that's just like, that's just because they always like put them right before like a major event thing. If ZCZ ever gets a male majority agent team, it would bankrupt MiHoYo. Cast Hex or remove Kurtz however you please. Also, Haramasa was free for a reason. I mean, to be fair, like, to be fair, Zhao was also free.
Need a hand?
Also, it's been over 2 years. Where the hell is the Haramasa rerun? Anyway. Billy! Come home! Pity 6. Let's go. Burmside, we were joking about this. Burmside, we were literally joking about this. Incoming Nekomata, why do you want to taunt me like this, Maniacal? You did not? Yeah, you did absolutely nothing, Marcus. No curses whatsoever.
Pleasure to work with you, Proxy.
See, my girl Nicole is here because she's about to bring home Billy. She's going to yell at, Billy, get your ass out here. We need you. And Nicole is so real for that. I am totally not being distracted by my girl. Anyway. 5, 6, I think the next one is Billy. Come on, Billy! Okay, that's a W engine. Come on, Billy! Come home, Billy. Oh! First 10 pull! We did it! Woo! Yeah, I have your M7 Nekomata, so others must suffer too. Let's go, Billiam! Oh my god. We got the boy! In a first... Chat, can I talk about this? I need to talk about this really quick. Do you know how often before a Void Hunter or a major patch, I always pull the male character in 10 pulls? Now are you going to get one immediately like I did for M Blade? I need to save up for next patch, so it depends. And besides, the fact that we got an S-rank Billy and an S-rank Ambi, my wife is in the horizon. I need to save up my pulls for wife. But yeah, like, it's so funny because, like, does anybody remember when I pulled for lighter? I originally was not going to buy... I was not going to pull for lighter, but like I was like, you know what? I kind of want lighter just because because I really like him a lot, and you know what? I kind of want to see if I can actually make good use out of him. And this was right before Miyabi's first banner, so I did a casual 10 pull. I instantly got lighter, and then later on, before Shungus came out, was Banyue. I was like, oh, Banyue is going to eat my wallet. Banyue was also a 10 pull. And now Billy continues the trend of male characters being so goddamn cool and arriving in the first 10 pull. Let's go, Billy. See what I tell you? Billy with Boss Nicole. The current Nekomata is turning into an A rank, and you're given free S ranks depending on how many Nekomatas you have. How many Nekomatas do I even have now that I think about it?
You want to become a hero?
Did you?
I have two. You want to become a hero too?
God, why is he so cool?
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Oh, I have an M3 Nekomata, so you can't complain that much. Current Nekomata is blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I cannot believe this. We got goddamn Billy in a 110 pull. That's insane. Well, wait, hang on. Billy is taller. S Billy is taller than normal Billy. That's weird. Press rewards. Oh, the S. Yes, all the Billy stuff because we already S ranked him in terms of the trust stuff. Oh, we gotta see the wallpaper. Hang on. Take you off. Take you off. Yeah! Look at him! Look at him chilling out all cool in the schoolyard. Never looking for trouble. You're still missing Grace's weapon? I'm a little surprised you're still missing Grace's weapon, all things considered. Perfect. Awesome. Fantastic. No notes. I'm so happy. All right, now the hard part. Okay, so this is a pull 6, if I recall correctly. So, okay, let's see if we can get Billy's W engine sooner than later. Because this game hates you. You know what's funny, Maniacal? Look at my W engines. I have a maxed out Coleta W engine. I pulled 6 Coleta W engines. This was massive pain for me. And I have 2 fusion compilers for Grace. The friggin' maxed out Kaleda one upsets me a lot. Anyway. Alright, Billy, let's do this. You know what? Okay, Billy, you want to ride around on your bike, right? Let's head out to the outer ring. Man, I knew arcade games is the real answer to everything. All right, Billy. You're back in your original home turf. where everybody is just like, yo, Billy, nice new scarf. Why does it look so tattered even though it's supposed to be brand new? You know what? Let's pull next to Trigger. Trigger, wifey, I need you to help provide me my head. So in other words, Trigger, I need you to give me head. And that is what we're going to pull on. Trigger, make it happen, girl. Okay, fine. I guess Trigger got really upset with me asking her to give me head. That's fine. You know what? Hang on. Let's see who decides to drop by. Maybe Nicole decides she'll give us some head instead. Come on. All right, fine. I guess we'll settle for a Panda W engine. I'll take it, I guess. Whatever. All right, fine. Trigger, you don't want to give me head. I'll find someone else to give me better head. Piper, you're theoretically a granny, right? So that means you have experience. Okay, apparently experience isn't enough to give us head. I don't know why I'm going through all of these. I'm mostly going through all of these because we gotta stall for time. We got Billy way sooner than I thought, so that kind of takes away a large majority of the time I was supposed to waste on the stream. So yeah, let's at least see who pops in.
The word
Anton!
lose doesn't exist in my dictionary. There's only haven't won yet.
Thank you, Sayu. Appreciate it. Man, I got freaking cursed with all the male characters. We got Seth, we got Billy, we got Anton. You know, I shouldn't even be complaining. We got Billy in a 10 pull. I should be more than ecstatic from how the pulls have been going. Even if I, like, go, like, hopefully we don't have to go that deep, but still. Ugh. You know what? I'll settle for a Monato W engine. That's fine too. All right, Piper's not giving Billy any head. Okay, who else can we have give me head? Promia! Promia, listen, you used to work for the Caledon crew, right? Okay, so Promia, hear me out, girl. So you used to work for Caledon. You are also someone who, like, used to kill people, and you're trying to redeem yourself after trying to kill all those people, right? Well, Billy used to also kill a lot of people too. You guys can bond over the fact that you used to be murderers, and we can bond over Pupper. Good Pupper, very good Pupper. Here, let us bond over Pupper while you give me head. So pull 30? I think this is pull 30. Sayu using Anton and his team is equivalent of Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 7 being Cloud Tifa and Marlene. Listen, when a guy voices a character in a gacha game, he has to play their character. It'd be like if I got to voice, like, oh man, who would I even want to voice in this game? I don't know. I can probably do, like, I feel I can probably do a pretty good Ellen, all things considered. All right, apparently Promia's not having any of our head shenanigans today. Fine. How about Cynthia? Cynthia has zero respect for us. So that means that she'll easily be able to do anything for us if we give her money. Right? Right? Cynthia, where are you at, girl? Oh, she's inside the police department. Cynthia! I require head. All right. Pull 40, I think. Pull 40. No. Okay, you know, the world is kind of balancing itself after everything that's went down. Corin! It's actually Corin's birthday today, so happy birthday, Corin. She actually got to Zenless often posts the character birthdays on their social medias. Corin actually got to hang out with the Angels of Delusion for her birthday and had her dance on stage. It was really cute. All right, we're getting a little low for my liking, so I wish he wasn't trash. Corin is bad, but like, I think Corin is fun. When Billy get arrested for going around asking for this? To be fair, we're only asking people that we know, so it works out. All right, we're getting a little close for my liking, so I think we should rely on the double helix of life here. Yeah, 34. You know what? No. No. We can get away with asking one more person for head. And speaking of people who would arrest us for asking for head, Zhu. Oh, she's distracted by again. Fine, we'll stand at a distance and Zhu can like give us the positive energy that we need from her in order to pull Billy's head. This is pull 50? Pull 50. Zhu is not giving us any positive energy whatsoever. Oh my god, but Zhu is being the best wife right now. She gives us a whole bunch of A's. Let's go. I need the S-rank Corin to unironically be Chainsaw Man. Corin's victorious housekeeping's idol. That is so true, though. All right. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to an S-rank Corin.
Don't worry. No one will lay a finger on you while I'm around.
Yo, it's my favorite husband. Like, I feel like Corin could get an S-rank depending on, like, whether or not the, what's her name, Roxy? Roxy looks like she's, like, going to be an S-rank Corin, even if she isn't literally Corin. So, let's see if she has any relationship with... We literally just pulled Monato, so this works out. Are we just going to call her Soren? Yes. I'm okay with that.
Ambi of the Cunning Hairs, in position.
Ambi! Ambi, Billy lost his head. Can you go find his head for us? And Ambi just like stares at Billy and it's like, but you're already here wearing your head. All right, that's fine. All right, we're getting a little close for my liking. We're like 24 away. All right, next pull should theoretically be what we're looking for. Join outpost. Maniacal, did you purposely say Shinra? And then I get freaking asked to join Shinra? I'm good, I'm not joining Shinra. All right. You know what? It's time for Billy to give his own head. Billy! We need to go to the double helix of life. With the double helix of life, we will be granted proper head from the Zenless Zone Zero goddess from above. I am sure Rascalifer is up in the sky somewhere right now, and I'm sure, and I am sure Sunbringer is all like, oh, robotic child, I am here to give you head. I may or may not want Sunbringer to also give me head. Anyway. Pull 60! Okay, I guess we have to go full pity. All right, so we went full pity on the W engine. It's fine. The only appropriate head Billy would be receiving is from Lighter. Oh, so true. All right, full pity W engine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What? Why does this keep happening to me? Why does this keep happening to me? Okay, guys, let's think about this objectively here. Are we getting 2? Or are we going to win the... Okay, you know what I mean? Okay, so no matter what, we're guaranteed. No matter what, we're guaranteed. What matters is the order. Ideally, the most ideal thing that can happen right now, I win the first one, but I lose the second one. That is best case scenario. Check CoCom room? Okay, sure, 1 sec. That's actually really funny, Maniacal. All right, Paul. Is it a double signature, a win then lose, or is it a lose and a win? Vote now, everyone. Oh boy. You're getting 2 heads? I didn't want that many heads. I only wanted 1 head. From Sunbringer. That's Ben's W engine. Oh, come on. Let me win and then lose. Win, lose, win, and then lose. 1 win. Okay, okay. We got the win. Okay, guys, let's do this. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, guys. Come on, let's do this. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, guys, never have I ever wanted to lose. Right now, I need the biggest loss right now. Make me lose that 75-25. Lose, 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 lose. Come on. Oh, please. If the Zenless gods truly love me, they will have me lose right now. No! Dang it. Dang it! So who gets the extra head? I might just... Okay, let's think about this objectively here. Who will actually want this? Like, who would actually want this stupid thing? Let's think about this objectively here. What does it actually do? It increases crit rate by 20%. When the equipper launches a special attack, their physical sheer damage increases by 10. Literally, no one can benefit off of that unless they want the extra crit rate. That's literally the only benefit for this thing. I guess it gives you extra HP, but like, okay, hang on. Let's look at this here. Rupture. We have Yi Shrens. This already gives you 20% crit rate. There's Banyuways. This also gives you 20%. Idhari. This one does not give you crit rate. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It does give you crit rate when it's less than 50% HP. Literally, no one benefits off of this. And freaking Monotos gives 24 crit rate. There's literally no one who will actually want to use Billy's W engine. Why would you even want to use that? Like, Monoto gives you 24. It gives you 4 more crit rate. Sagami, I got the stupidest luck tonight. I don't know how to feel about this. I got my boy Billy. I got my boy Kamen Rider Billy in literally 1 pull. I got him in 110 pull, and then I got 2 of his W engine by pure accident because I got 2 S ranks in 110 pull. There's literally no one that actually wants to use Billy's W engine. Hoyo carefully crafting impossible engines only one character can equip. Exactly. So at this point, I might as well just stack the W engines on top of each other. Like hell. Yeah. Lordy, what is... Yo, Hector, guess who pulled Billy in literally one 10 pull? I got Billy in a single 10 pull. I was anticipating go full pity. Freaking 110 pull for my boy Billy. And then we got a double S rank for his W engine. What the hell is going on? Could save it for a future character? I could. I honestly could.
Understood. Leave it to me.
You want to be... Woohoo! Up on the bike!
I don't even know at this point. It like, do I just like go for him or do we like, I don't know. I could just stack the W engine. I'm kind of debating on it. I don't know. I guess if I really need to upgrade him sometime in the future, but I can't really think of a moment where I would. I definitely want to play Billy as often as I can, like I play with Ambi. Honestly, go for the stack? I don't know. I'm debating on it. The odds of getting a new sheer physical rupture agent are astronomically low when wind is being added next. That's what I'm saying. Like, we could save it for a future character, but I don't think we're getting a rupture character and a physical one at that anytime soon. Especially since, like, I think, like, 3.0 is going to be an anomaly, like, patch 2. Especially with, like... I mean, I don't know what Norma is going to buff, but I imagine it's probably going to be like... I imagine Norma's probably going to be like a buff or anomaly characters, right? Just move the W engine to another character if a better one? That is true. And plus, I already pull every single character's W engine. Literally, the only character's W engine I'm missing is my wife's. And the only reason I'm missing my wife's W engine is because that was before I decided I was going to get everybody's W engine. I'm really hoping Xu Yuan will just get added into the shop. If Xu Yuan can get added into the shop, I would be absurdly happy right now. Because, like, I can actually grab a Xu Yuan... Like, I can grab multiple Xu Yuan W engines right now. I have, like, 8 of these items, and I can grab, like, 2 W engines right now if I really wanted to. I'm not going to do it because I want to wait until Xu Yuan's W engine comes out, but then I'll do it. My loss to the Nekomata W engine was at over 80 pity, so seeing you with 2 of Billy's and having no use for it is pain. I'm sorry, Bermsai. There's literally no point in me using this Billy W engine. Literally the best thing I can do for this thing. Do that. Woo! I got a W2 Billy. Who the hell goes M0 W2? I don't think anyone does that on purpose. He's likely to be either shop or standard bid or S rank. I'd be down for either, honestly. He really has a team that has double sheer. That is also true. I legit think Xu Yuan and Caesar will be thrown on the standard S rank banner down the line. I can honestly both, honestly. Anyway, let's see if I can build anything out of my existing discs. All right, so generally, if I recall correctly, Billy wants crit rate, right? Do I have anything that can work with crit rate? This one's not bad. We have HP over here. Oh, this one has a crit damage +3. Hell yeah, I'll equip that. Need something with physical damage. Not great. Not great. This is not great. This is not great. This is very not great. Definitely want the crit rate, so we'll equip that. This one's not all that great either. Okay, if I get lucky here, that'd be really good. That's anomaly. And that's crit rate. Good enough. And we need some kind of physical here. What's our crit rate looking like? 60. Okay, so let's think about this mathematically. We get 23% crit rate. Hang on, let's do the math here. 60.2 plus 23, that's 83, so we need more crit rate, I think. You want HP, crit damage, and crit rate? What? You're crazy, Hector. I don't believe you. I think he needs anomaly. Not in that order? What? You know, no. You know what we need? We need impact. Hang on. No. We don't need percent HP. We need impact. Perfect. Impact. That's exactly what we need. Because this guy presents impact. Like, you know, like when you know what's the difference between you and me? Presentation! Forbidden silly stun. See? Nico gets it. Anyway, yeah, I need something that can give me like crit rate at the moment because I don't think his passives gives him crit rate, right? No, he only gets 90% crit damage at the moment. He doesn't get crit rate. Yeah, we're only at 83 crit right now. Crit rate right now. We need more crit damage. Okay, it really depends if this rolls into crit rate. HP's not bad, but not what I'm looking for. Do I really want... You know, the +2 crit rate's not that bad. I'll settle. Okay, so let's see here. Crit rate is 67.4 plus 23. We're at 80. I mean, 90.4 crit rate's not that bad. I mean, that's not that bad. I guess we can settle for that. Yeah, we'll just have to settle for that for now. Oh, well. The crit damage is really bad, too. The crit damage is at, like... okay, you know what? Hang on. Better idea. Do I have any good woodpecker discs? I do! I do have good woodpecker discs. Hello. Oh, I got some really good woodpecker discs. Let's go. You know what? Yeah. Let's do this. Let's math it out. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh, baby! Let's go! +2 HP percent, +1 crit damage, +1 crit rate, and a you know what? I don't even care about that flat 1. That is more than okay. We're taking this and we're running. We are running home to the bank, baby. Oh, baby. Okay, so let's look at this mathematically here. That's 98.4 crit rate. Okay, the crit damage is a little low for my liking. Good enough for now. Good enough for now. Good enough for now. We'll settle. We will settle. Hang on. Let me check something really quick for Billy. Give me one sec, everyone. I'm gonna take a look at my goals here. Okay, our HP is fine. Our HP is fine. Our sheer force is fine. Our crit rate is good enough, but our crit damage is trash. Unfortunate. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to benefit off of this all too well here. So, I guess we're just going to have to farm a little bit for some better discs then. Yeah, if I can get some better... If I can get, like, a better crit rate here, I think we'd be... If a better crit damage here... Man, even with the crit rate +1 and plus crit damage +3 here, it's still not good enough. Do I have anything else I can use? Ugh, not really. I would have to steal discs from other characters, and I'd rather not do that if I can help it. I got some crazy, like... I had some crazy Woodpecker Electro discs I can use, but ugh. I would basically have to surrender some of my crit rate in order to do this, though. Because then I would have to, like, move around my I would have to move around my Yunquei tails. We'll farm for some better discs another time. Good enough, Billy, is good enough.
Whoa, up on the bike.
Oh my god, freaking 10-pull Billy, that's crazy. I was really hoping that we could have lost the W engine, though. That would have been fantastic. Oh, well. At least I didn't have to spend money tonight. We got like 23 saved up in the bank, so... good enough. Alright, Billiam. Thank you for showing up as early as you did. After all, a hero knows to show up early, right? Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, well, that's the pulse part of the stream, unless there's something I can pull here. No, I can't. I was hoping that we had enough to do another 10 pull in the standard banner, but it's fine. Alright, well, I guess now we should go and deal with this story event now. Well, not a story event, but like this event. Zhu Yuan, I didn't want to talk to you. Zhu Yuan, I love you. But come here, I will sick this kitty on you. Go, my cat! Attack Zhu Yuan! Rip off all her clothes. I mean, what? Zhu Yuan is salty about her engine. I'll get her W engine eventually. Don't worry. I just need her to show up in like 3.0 or something. I wonder if she has a fear of Nekomata. I am Scary Tiger. Roar. I will roar at you. Roar. Thank you, Jafufu. Anyway. Hi. So what's your deal over here? Anna, this steel jungle is full of all kinds of danger. Anna, luckily I, Bane of Evil, New Eridu's sharpest and smartest detective, am still here guarding this city. I just need a little help. Anna, so you need some help? Just say the word. Anu, I need an assistant. You shall dress in red and yellow and green, and I shall call you Boy Wonder. An assistant? Nah, that's right. It's the way of the world. A princess needs a knight by her side. Man, you know who I really want to have a dedicated disc set for? Evelyn. Evelyn could really use one. And a top-notch detective should have a solid partner too. And no, before coming here, I already looked into every bamboo in 6th Street. Everyone said EOS is not only experienced, but incredibly reliable. And after careful observation and screening, I've decided to extend an official invitation. Become my assistant, EOS and EOS doesn't work for free. And What do you mean working for free? That's outrageous! This is justice! The responsibility is huge! I just know that as an upstanding citizen of New Eridu, you wouldn't dream of turning down my invitation. Why are you throwing labels around? Anyway, I got the first wanted poster ready. Time to get this mission rolling. My assistant and my assistant's master. See you at the newsstand. Okay. Hi. Time for some art masterpieces even? Hang on. What is this, Rena? What is this, Rena? And behold, the most terrifying twin phantoms! Uh-huh. And over at Luminous Square, floating monsters, hovering demons, and even deadly poisons that can steal your senses. They'll poison everyone. My assistant, this challenging mission is your very first trial. Bane of Evil City Patrol journey starts right here. Alright, Bane of Evil, let's go catch some ghosts. Edda! That's the spirit. Blessings upon you, my assistant. A Bangbu made this. You go and draw stubby toes for hands and do better. I mean, if we're talking like the Powerpuff Girls, they can do things without fingers. Following the clues from Bane of Evil, you arrived at Luminous Square.
Thank you! This is a masterpiece. Who is the artist that drew this masterpiece? This wanted poster is piece of art.
Ah, you see, it was drawn by Bane of Evil. That is his name. With EOS in tow, you looked around, and finally you've spotted some vaguely familiar figures near the cafe. Let's go talk to them. Near the cafe? This is not near the cafe. Yes, let's totally talk to the anxious young lady. She is totally the evil. Yeah, these are the evil twin ghosts that we were looking for. Yep. All right, that's a deal then. I'll handle the cake and you two split the bread and drinks. But Boo can't eat bread. I can't drink anything either. There's no other choice. Lady Rena says you have to finish eating what she made to complete maid training course. Lesson 3 before moving on to the next class. Rena, what are you doing to these people with your cooking? But if I eat all 3 of those dishes by myself, I'd probably pass out and end up bedridden. All right, I'll give it a shot. If I crash or disconnect, you're paying for my repairs. No problem. This woman would rather throw these Bangboos under the bus than have to eat this woman's cooking. You see this woman here? She may look innocent. She may breastedly boobily towards you. But let it be known, if she ever comes near you with those tits, those fun bags are filled with malice, cruelty, and despair as she milks herself for her meals. I'm sure some people will be into that. I'll say Chaos, thanks for a resub for 30 months. 50 found dead after maid class. Oh, dear manager. Perfect timing. Would you like to join me for Rena's specialty afternoon tea? Rena's specialty afternoon tea? It certainly sounds full of creativity. Of course! I made this with love for the students in my recent maid training course, and everyone loved it. People are just very polite, everyone. The first time they tried it, a few students clutched their chests and passed out from the amazing flavor. When they woke up, they even told me they loved the unprecedented culinary experience. That sounds quite intense. So what's on the afternoon tea menu? This time the theme was to craft a rich, savory base by mixing complex flavors. That's why the menu features bread paired with salted fish, purple cabbage, cough syrup flavored cake. Who's a better cook, Rena or Yukiko from Persona 4? Served alongside a freshly squeezed bitter melon meat patty smoothie. You know, guys, I eat some weird-ass food combinations. I don't think I can handle melon meat. Rena has a confirmed body count. And not in the fun way. The twin ghosts live up to their name. Wait, okay, so I figured that the twin ghosts are referring to her Bang Boo, but you know what'd be funnier? What if the twin ghosts are just her tits? They're currently hiding within her maid dress. So that's what they're up. They wanted. Wanted? Oh, that sounds intriguing. You gotta tell me more, or I'm not letting you leave. Is that a threat? You tell Rena about the district's wanted story of the Bane of Evil. They're two physical ghosts? You know, how do you know that they're too physical? We would have to judge. Nothing against ethereal tits, though. I mean, it can be both. So that's how it is. What a tragic misunderstanding. Please take me back so I can find that Bang Boo and clear things up. You bring Rena over to the newsstand.
And dear assistant and the assistant's master, you... And, wait, who is this? Light on your feet, moving quietly, and a ghost trailing behind? Could you be...
It's the twin ghosts. They're hiding inside of her dress literally right now, and she has something to tell you.
What does she want? Just so you know, Bane of Evil is the bravest, toughest Bang Boo on all of 6th Street, and will never bow to evil. Even if you tear my shell off, yank my screws out, and strip down my core module, I won't back down!
The Bane of Evil lets out an indignant growl, but once Rena picks it up, it couldn't break free at all. I want Rena to pick me up. And anyway, Ed had no choice but to quietly listen to the whole story from start to finish, buzzing and vibrating the entire time. So he was vibrating against her chest, you say? That's the whole story. With that, our little misunderstanding should be all cleared up now, yes?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll take down your wanted poster right away, and,
Case info, the twin ghosts have appeared at Lumina Square. She's a floating monster, a hovering devil who brews mind-bending poisons that'll knock everyone out cold. Head to Lumina Square and see what's really going on. Truth uncovered, Rena set up a maid training course at Lumina Square and handed out her homemade Rena specialty afternoon tea to the participants. Looks like it was a bit too avant-garde for most of them. Grace, what are you doing with that tongue? Grace, what are you doing with that tongue? And why aren't you using that tongue on anyway?
You're finally here, my assistant and my assistant's master. Today's opponent, the Dismantling Maniac, is especially terrifying and particularly vicious. Just watching her evil deeds is enough to make a Bangboo's logic core run cold and their changing port short circuit.
What happened?
My assistant's manager, take a look at that hellish scene on the wanted poster. Not just cruel abuse, but ruthless dismantling too. Under her screwdriver, even the bravest machine ends up shattered into pieces scattered all over the floor.
Oh, you know what? Hey guys, so I was thinking about this while I was doing the voice acting. I just realized Billy doesn't need more crit damage because he gets 90% crit damage from battle. So at 90 plus 90, he gets 180% crit damage. So we don't actually need more crit damage. If anything, we need more crit rate. Anyway.
Brave friends, now I entrust to you the duty of defeating the demon.
Oh, I would love to defeat Grace. Anyway. Alright, Bane of Evil, what about you?
And I'm standing here, warning every passerby, telling them not to go near Brant Street construction site. And don't underestimate this task. Preventing trouble before it starts is important work too. And off you go, my assistant and my assistant's master. I bless you both.
Following the clue from Bane of Evil, you arrived at the old Brand Street construction site. With Eos in tow, you look around and finally you spot some vaguely familiar figures nearby. Oh, trust me, Grace's figure is very familiar. Anyway, go talk to them. Grace! What's been going on here? What have you done, orange hard hat worker? A scary ghost resurrection incident once happened at the abandoned construction site next door. What? That sounds pretty scary. Construction site ghost? How'd you know? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. On a dark, windless night when the streets were dead silent, a little girl got lost, wandering through a construction site. She felt her way through the darkness, trying to find a way out. Finally, she saw a light and made her way towards it. I wish ZZ had a taunt button. That could be interesting and funny. There is one character who does have a taunt button. Well, a taunt move. And then what happened? She walks right up to the light, reaches out her hand, trying to touch it. Ah! That's terrifying. Let me catch my breath. The young girl touched something wet and sticky. I wanted to touch Grace's wet and sticky anyway. I can't go on. Hey, Grace, can I touch your wet and sticky part? Wait, hang on. Looks like there's also another group here that we can chat with. Hey, Bears, what's going on?
Have you heard? Something serious happened at the neighboring construction site recently. Something serious? Like what? According to my intel, there's a long, neglected warehouse over there, and it's full of old items that have been sitting around for years. Inside it are, a bunch of long-sealed demons that are old, dusty, and completely wrecked. Since it was dug up, it's been made terrifying laughter every night in the middle of the night. You better believe it. I was pulling a late-night shift once and clearly heard endless crazy laughter. I freaked out and bolted. Ah, I see. Grace, what the hell are you doing? Have you been committing a murder at night? Proxy and Eos, it's been a while. What brings you guys to the construction site today? Oh, did you finally come around and agree to let me run some tests on Eos? That's wonderful. Hold on a sec. I'll get the Bangmoo lubrication and polishing kit. Insert lubrication anyway, along with the rest of the stuff I have prepared. Anna, that's not it. Help me. Don't worry, my baby. I will protect you from Crazy Woman. She can have her way with me instead.
Wait, Grace, that's not why we're here. I'm not mentally ready for this. Okay, guess I'll wait a bit longer then. Still, you should take this Bangboo daily maintenance kit back with you, Proxy. Ideal CD for Silly is around 200%. So it takes that 90 into account, so closer to 110, with 140 being the ideal number. I mean, that would be the ideal number. The hard part is actually getting the RNG for that, Nico. That's the problem. I was going to bring it to the video store myself if work at the construction site hadn't been so busy lately. What happened? It's nothing major. During the last site inspection, we found a bunch of sealed equipment that needs maintenance and repairs. Later, while inspecting them, I found a machine inside that haven't been powered in ages. It was really... Why are you suddenly so excited, Grace? You're talking twice as fast as usual. It was a very, very captivating pile driver! And pile driver joke here. Anyway. The surface might be a bit weathered for an oxidation, but its core components are still going strong. It's tough. It's a tough little fellow. While performing regular maintenance, I unscrewed each of its screws and got a good look at its internals. Those sleek, refined lines, that smooth and efficient assembly. It's honestly an astonishing feat of industrial craftsmanship. By the time I realized what happened, it was already a scattered pile of parts. So I had no choice but to give it a full overhaul and rebuild from top to bottom. Now, this little one is quiet and powerful, with flawless performance, and has already been put into service. Everyone loves it. You've been struggling with some sets yourself. Your Yishuan's missing 15% crit rate. Miyabi is 10% off. My Yishuan's pretty much perfectly built. I don't have any issues with mine. Miyabi could use a little more attack percent. Like, her crit rate and crit damage is good. Her attack is a little low. There she is, the Dismantling Maniac. Dismantling Maniac? That's a new one. Are you referring to me? You tell Grace about the district's wanted story of the Bane of Evil. So that's how it is. No wonder I thought I heard faint scraping noises while doing maintenance on the machines. Thinking about it now, it must have been that little one calling himself the Bane of Evil. Sounds like a sensitive little thing. If this whole situation's got it stressed out, that's not really ideal. Proxy, can you take me to see it? Yeah, we got a new disc recently, only 3% off. Yo, let's go, Nico. I should go straighten out this misunderstanding and give that little one a checkup while I'm at it. Let's go. You bring Grace over to the newsstand. The two quickly clear up the misunderstanding and seem to hit it off right away.
Amazing.
Oh wait, that's Grace. Amazing! Such vivid outlines, such clean strokes, and such exquisite coloring. Grace, you're surprisingly okay with seeing yourself tongue a drill. Is there something you're not telling us? Little one, the proxy told me you'd go by Bane of Evil. You got a Logicore every bit as sharp and stylish as your name would suggest. You're even talented in the arts. Oh, here we go again. Bane of Evil really is something else.
And that's right. I'm a super smart, exceptionally wise Bangboo. Totally different from those run-of-the-mill companions who just clock in and out like drones. You're a human with great taste as well, though by the rules of first come, first served, you have to rank behind my assistant master and settle for being my second favorite person. I'm sure a lot of people consider Grace their favorite. And but I've decided to grant you the honorary title of Bane of Evil's Confidant as compensation.
The two of them launch into a lively conversation. Taking the opportunity, Grace pulls out the device she carries with her and scans the internal structure of the Bane of Evil. I see now. There's a slight deviation near your core module, something that sets you apart from the other little ones. No wonder it's so full of energy.
And you got that right. I'm a one-of-a-kind, totally unique Bangboo.
Still, with only a preliminary scan, I can't quite figure out how your internal systems operate. How fascinating! A structural flaw, yet it's created an entirely different behavioral pattern and operational logic. Can we drag Grace into Roscalifer? I think she'll have a heart attack seeing how many Bang Boo are running around.
And what behavioral pattern and operational logic? I don't really understand.
I see now. It's because the structural differences cause the frequencies to vary. Hold on, I'll be right back. Once I bring my equipment, I'll dismantle the outer shell, run a diagnostic with my professional instruments, compare every abnormal frequency, and figure out what's going on. I think Grace will give those Bang Boo a heart attack. I think Sunbringer would actually ban Grace from coming to Roscalifer.
Dismantle? Not happening. Assistant manager, please save me.
It's still just a kid. It's not ready yet. No need to be afraid. I'm very professional. I promise every one of your screws will come through completely unharmed. If you really don't want to, here's my contact information. I'll leave it with you for now. Grace is one of those girls that you wish would come at you, but never actually does. If you ever change your mind, just give me a call. The dismantling maniac has appeared at the Grand Street construction site. With just her screwdriver, even the toughest mechanical creations end up in pieces, scattered all over the place. Head to Brand Street construction site and see what's going on. Truth uncovered. During a recent construction site inspection, Grace discovered a really charismatic pile driver. Pile drive Grace. Anyway, as for what's coming next, unscrewing bolts, examining the structure, and reassembling it. Totally normal, right? First thing you see when entering Roscalifer. Wanted Grace. Crime against Bang Boo kind. Sukaku, have you been eating Bang Boo?
Quick, look, what's that?
It's an executive officer.
An executive officer? Incorrect. Good thing the mighty Bane of Evil is here to reveal the truth. This thing's a vicious, greedy, cruel, and outright wicked man-eating monster.
You know, to be fair, I could see Sukaku trying to eat someone. Sounds scary.
And of course, legend has it these creatures live 18 floors underground, munch on fireballs, guzzle lava, and have a nasty temper to boot. Once they reach the surface, they go on a hunting spree, chasing all kinds of prey, and then they devour it in a single bite.
Like on a wanted poster?
Exactly. Keep an sharp eye you got there. Master of my assistant, now I shall entrust you with the duty of dealing with these monsters.
Sure thing, Bane of Evil. Following the clue from Bane of Evil, you arrive at Port Elpis. With Eos in tow, you look around and finally you spotted some vaguely familiar figures near the food stalls. Let's go talk to them. Is that Haramasa? That is totally Haramasa. Hey, sir, you enjoying your lunch? I missed the metro this morning, skipped lunch at noon, then got chewed out by the boss this afternoon. I finally clocked out, and all I want is some fresh out of the fryer fries to heal my wounded soul with that deep-fried carb therapy. Then the moment I let my guard down, I got surrounded by these thugs! Now I can't even get my fries. What's this about that monster you're talking about? What monster? I just pulled some extra shifts, got dark circles under my eyes and look a bit run down. But you can't just call me a monster. You know, working a 9 to 5 is really hard work. Express your sincere apologies. Through some gentle consoling and another box of fresh out of the fryer fries, the gentleman finally stopped crying. You alright, sales lady? Oh, let me guess what you're here to ask me. A horned hat, a talking handbag, or some other kind of toy? I've got to keep working hard if I'm going to hit the boss's sales target. After some enthusiastic sales pitches, you pick a bunch of toys for Eos. Yay! We got a bunch of toys for Eos! My precious baby deserves all the best toys. Tsukaku! Are you eating Haramasa out of his paycheck for the month? Oh, hey, Proxy! Is Section 6 off today? Pretty much. We just finished the job and now we're on break. Tsukaku was starving and kept going on about... Oh, give me a sec, guys. Tsukaku was starving and kept going on about getting a burger. She made it sound amazing. I figured I'd swing by too. Yeah, the burgers here are amazing. They have so many flavors you can't get anywhere else. Like the crispy squeak cod burger. The coating is nice and crunchy, but the inside is really soft and tender, and the mayo spills right out. Wanna try one, Proxy? We got a spare. At Tsukaku's enthusiastic insistence, you try a sizzling crispy cod burger. It really is delicious. Oh, goddammit, now I really want a fish sandwich. And, can I ask you for a small favor? Of course, what's up? Could you find a server and help me order one burger of every flavor? You really are eating Asuba out of house and home, aren't you? I've already ordered twice. The first time the staff even double-checked a few times if I really meant to eat that much. They even offered to contact the hospital for me. Have I mentioned how the best part of Zenless is the stupid jokes they engage in? So, I had Haramasa help with the second order, but now the staff probably recognize him too. You're really that hungry, Tsukaku? Yeah, I never slept today, so I got called into a hollow on an emergency mission before I could even eat breakfast. There was no food in the hollow, and I had to keep fighting like crazy. When I came out, I felt lightheaded, and my stomach was already rumbling. So I rushed straight over here. I just wanted to stuff myself with loads of burgers and fries. A whole burger with each bite. How'd you know? I was just super hungry. I may or may not go buy some food now because I'm hungry. Word's already gotten around 6th Street. There's even a wanted notice. You tell Tsukaku about the district's wanted story of the Bane of Evil. Something like that actually happens? Wait, can you take me to find that citizen so I can explain things to them, Proxy? If word about this got out, it'd be way too embarrassing. And I'd probably make Nagi worried too. But before we head to 6th Street, Proxy, help me order those burgers first. I already blew my allowance for today, tomorrow, the next day, and the day after that on this food. I'm gonna eat every last bite before we do anything else. Guys, this is my life whenever I have to spend money on Zenless. Once Tsukaku has her fill of food and drink, you take her to the newsstand. Hey, are you Mr. Bane of Evil? I'm guessing Haramasa went home. I'm Tsukaku from Section 6. I got a few things to say about the wanted notice.
What? An executive officer? I don't trust a word you say. You're totally lying to me. This is a monster's trick, just like in the legends. I hope we actually meet up with more Oni in the future. It's weird that we only have Tsukaku so far. No. I really am an executive officer for Section 6. This is my work ID, this is my access card, and this is my... Bane of Evil carefully examined the credentials. Somehow, even through its metal shell, the traces of fear could be seen. They all kind of just died? I thought only Tsukaku's sister died. I thought everyone else was still, like, running around. Oh, so that's what's going on. I understand now. It's all a misunderstanding. No need to worry about it. Sorry for interrupting your duties. Tsukaku hums a tune as she walks off, while the Bangbu keeps trembling violently, only managing to muster the courage to speak after a while. No wonder she's an executive officer from Section 6. I can feel such a powerful aura.
You know, it's funny how Sukaku is still one of the better support characters you can use.
Do you think she might report me to public security for breaking Bangbu regulations and have me taken in or something like that?
Is there such regulations?
Not before, but I heard the executive officers of Section 6 can do anything, so arresting me would probably be a piece of cake.
Sukaku's a good person. That's not gonna happen. After reassuring Bane of Evil for a while, the Bangbu finally calms down. Seems like today's events were just a bit too much for the poor thing. Man-eating monsters appeared at Port Elpis. Rumor has it that this thing's vicious, greedy, cruel, ruthless, and has a terrible temper. It hunts down all kinds of prey and swallows them whole. Head to Port Elpis and find out what's really going on. Truth uncovered. Sukaku didn't have breakfast, got dragged out for an emergency assembly, then had to work her tail off in the hollow the following day. The whole day. So scarfing down a few dozen burgers one after another is totally normal. Is that Vivian? Vivian? Why? Are you preaching to a choir of everyone to let them know how great Lord Phaethon is? Yes! Everyone, let it be known that Lord Phaethon loves all of you, but no one can love Lord Phaethon more than me.
Now we gotta keep it down.
Anna, what happened?
Anna, I'll let you in on this, but absolutely cannot tell anyone.
You love this image so much. It's pretty good. It looks like she's like being a priest at an evangelical church, talking and spreading the good word of Lord Phaethon.
Did you see today's wanted poster? What's depicted there is a creature straight out of legend. Last time I saw one of these was on 1430.
Uh-huh.
Careful, don't get too close to it. They say if you hear its chanting, you'll lose consciousness and collapse. Even your logic core will stop responding and your charging port might get burned out. Even Bangbu like us aren't immune, let alone humans like you. Lucky for you, Bane of Evil, the top detective is stood right here. Assistance, before you set out to capture the witch, I will grant you a sacred blessing and give you my very own special item.
Bane of Evil hands over a special item. Looks like a pair of earplugs.
Perfect, my assistant, you're all geared up now. Next up, it's time to fulfill your glorious duty. Go forth, Avatar of Justice.
Let's roll. Following the clue from Bane of Evil, you arrived at Ballet Twins Plaza. With Eos in tow, you looked around and finally you spotted some vaguely familiar figures in the plaza. Let's go talk to them. Oh, is Hugo gonna be here too? Bangbu pretending to be broken. Did you hear? The Bangbu Workers Mutual Aid Society is being set up right now. Never heard of it. Doesn't matter. Same old story. Empty promises. This sounds different! That Bangbu from the Union is highly skilled at the job and really good at making dennies and dealing with humans. Even came up with a super efficient way to get those things done. What's this story now? I'm not buying it. Like when I'm on the clock and switch into work mode, I act like I can't hear anything outside no matter how loudly humans call out. And also, when a crisis hits, immediately dump everything on a colleague and say, this mess is yours to clean up. Ah, so you're an asshole. A little bit of lore. Oni can develop a taste for human flesh and go berserk. Red Oni, who had human meat, and Blue Oni massacred each other. Yanagi was in charge of killing last ones, including Sukaku's sister. Yeah, but like Yanagi didn't want to kill the Oni. Like they reintegrated Oni into like New Eridu society, didn't they? That kind of makes sense. Hey kids, y'all doing alright over here? La la la! The great, beautiful, amazing Hollow Spectre! Please take my homework away. I'll offer a week's allowance as tribute.
Is homework that scary?
Of course, a boring grown-up like you wouldn't get it. Homework's way scarier than ghosts. It hasn't worked yet, but I'm convinced that if I stick with it, I'll see progress. At least that's what the books say.
Oh my god. Lilac's here too, with Robin. Vivian! Have you been spreading the good word? Miss Vivian, me and Lilac know each other pretty well. We've heard 8 different versions of Phaethon's epic performance at the Hollow Champion competition.
Ah, so you were watching that.
We know every last detail by heart already, so you really don't need to go over it again.
But I did make some tweaks in alerting, and those changes are really important. I won't publish this on internet until I've confirmed there are no issues with these changes.
Ah, so you're blogging about us. Cool.
If they exist, they're probably somewhere in the Outer Ring. Hopefully we'll see them sooner than later. I'd like to see more Oni. Anything related, Lord Phaethon, even a single punctuation error! I won't allow it. Vivian launches into her next round of recitation. It sounds like your exploits from the Hollow Champion competition, but she dressed it up quite a bit. In that split-second crisis, it was Lord Phaethon who stepped up. Wicked blast wolves, creepy hollow raiders, they're nothing before the almighty Phaethon. All it takes is one kick to send their heads flying, rolling all over the hollow. As Vivian keeps talking, Robin and Lilac both seem to drift off like their minds are wandering. Neither of them are or listening. That's a typo. Ah! Lord Phaethon! When'd you get here?
When Robin told you to stop reading.
Ah! That means you were there from the start! This is so embarrassing. What are you doing at the Ballet Twins? Do you need me help?
They really did not proofread the script for this event, did they?
A little, yeah. It's related to you. You tell Vivian about Bane of Evil. In the process, Robin and Lilac slowly return to their senses. Vivian told us about her Phaethon story 3 or 4 days ago. That lines up.
Miss Lilac, please refrain from bringing up such matters. Miss Vivian's heart rate is accelerating and her body temperature continues to rise. If this keeps up, I'll have to call the hospital and have some come treat Miss Vivian.
Robin, be quiet! I'll head to 6th Street right now and explain things to that Bang Boo. You bring Vivian over to a newsstand and fill Bane of Evil in on the situation. Anyway, that's the whole deal.
Got it. And please forgive me. After all, these kinds of misunderstandings are inevitable in a detective's line of work.
Then you better drop that wanted poster of mine ASAP. Seeing this scene pop up in the canvas is a bit too wild. A mysterious witch has appeared near Ballet Twins. Rumor has it that anyone who hears her chant loses consciousness, collapses on the spot, and gets trapped in the sweet dreams she weaves. Head to Ballet Twins and find out what's really going on. Truth uncovered. Vivian's Tales of Phaethon's exploits is now on its 8th revision, and Lilac and Robin have been its trapped and unwilling repeat audience. They have our sympathy. Huh. Hello? Now the place is completely empty with only the bleak western wind blowing through. After waiting in place for a moment, suddenly, with the harsh grind of gears, Bane of Evil suddenly bounding over.
And, this is terrifying!
What's wrong?
And, only the bravest and most quick-witted Bang Boo could have dealt with what just happened. My assistant and my assistant's master, are you ready to face the truth? Even if it means confronting ruthless killers and lurking demons head on?
What happened?
Let me tell you, today I ran into the most dangerous criminal in all of 6th Street history. She appears out of nowhere, vanishes without a trace, has sneaky tail, insane strength, and last, those eyes that see straight through walls.
Okay, there's only 2 that I can think of that fit that descriptor. Are we talking about Sissy or Jane?
Just one look from her and even the most skilled security boo will immediately short out, its wiring fried and screws raining to the ground. Luckily, the one they ran into was Bane of Evil. Even when faced with such a demon, I was able to use my nimble body to dash through the streets and alleys and make it here to ask for your help.
Got it, you bailed.
What do you mean bailed? Bane of Existence does not bail. It was a tactical retreat to relay critical intel to my companions so we could formulate a thorough capture plan. Hang on, let me slap today's wanted poster up there.
Moments later. Oh yeah, that's definitely Jane, alright.
And I'm counting you, assistant, and my assistant's manager.
I really can't tell what it is. Your drawing skills need some work.
What? A technique with this much soul and you dare question it? And whatever, a brave warrior like me won't be scared off by some criminal's threats. Even facing such a dangerous rogue, I'll see justice through to the end. Let's go, assistant manager. I'll lead you straight to where I spotted the crook.
She's dangerous, alright, but not a criminal. Eh. Maybe if we feed her an apple, she'll be nicer about it. Alright, lead away.
No, you should be the one scouting ahead while I provide tactical guidance from the rear. That's the proper division of labor between detective and assistant.
You saw her in the alley? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Hey, Jane Girly Pop, how you doing? You want to simp for us even more by buying us more subscriptions? Long time no see, little manager. And this is, Mr. Bane of Evil. He rushed off so fast earlier I didn't even get the chance to say hello. Hey, we're all friends here.
What? Assistant's manager? No way, you two actually know each other? I get it. This has to be the criminal's partner, plotting to earn the detective's trust before turning on them when they least expect it. That sneaky scheme almost worked, but you should know a bang-boo like me, Bane of Evil, would never betray justice. Wait, what are you doing?
Jane picks up Bane of Evil and examines its inner workings in detail. When she's finished, the bang-boo collapses weakly on the floor. Who would have thought that such a tiny internal structure deviation could lead to such a huge boost in observation ability? Its observational skills are pretty sharp. Even draws wanted posters. I noticed that too. This morning I took care of an urgent mission and cleared out some, well, let's just say unnecessary personnel who shouldn't have been hanging around. Before I began, I confirmed every precaution was in place. But still, that bang-boo was hiding by the roadside, sneaking glances at me for quite a while. To be fair, a lot of people will sneak glances at you, Jane. By the time I finished up and went looking for it, the little guy had already gone. It even covered its tracks. Such a curious little thing. Sure enough, it didn't take long before it came back to find me on its own. So you were fishing and the bang-boo took the bait.
Despicable! Shameless!
Oh, being accused like that stings a little, you know. And here I was just thinking you have a keen eye and know how to stay hidden. Quite the little scout. If the opportunity comes up, maybe you could partner up with me in some basic assignments. That would basically make you an unofficial member of public security.
What? Partner? Work with public security?
Jane's a special consultant for public security. Opportunities like this doesn't come twice. Don't waste it. If you're not interested, then I guess that's that. What a shame.
And no, I want to. And a Bang Boo as sharp and capable as me really ought to be rewarded and brought into the organization. Join as a proper employee, put in the work, climb the ranks, secure a full position, and in the end become a public security special consultant, Bang Boo.
That's some solid career planning right there. And with that, the freshly appointed public security specially appointed Baddie Boo will follow Jane's lead, happily heading off. At the end of the day, it's a happy ending for everyone. The Bane of Evil has encountered the most dangerous criminal ever. According to its description, the prowling rogue has a powerful tail and a gaze that can pierce through walls. One look from her and you'll collapse on the ground, never to regain consciousness. Follow Bane of Evil to see what really happened. Truth uncovered. The figure that the Bane of Evil saw was actually Jane. Jane believes that the Bane of Evil is indeed a Bang Boo with sharp observational skills and a knack for stealth. Perhaps it would work as her partner for some simple missions. It looks like the Bane of Evil is thrilled about this assignment. Well, that's everything, I guess. You got any more Ellen? Ellen? What you staring at? What you doing here? Oh, you're back. Perfect. What's wrong? Looking for me? Take a look at this. Does this drawing really look like me? Earlier today at school, a bunch of classmates told me there was a portrait of me up on 6th Street, so I had to come check it out myself. Not really. The details don't match up at all. But they all sounded so certain. Don't even say it. Seriously, don't even. Ever heard of a... Comparing Jane and Ellen is an interesting choice, but sure. Oh, I see. Alright, I get it. I guess it's kind of got like a little scissor tail going like her tail does. Today's wanted poster. Well, that's all the posters got, though. Oh, yeah, we got enough for a Bang Boo pool, actually. All right, hopefully we get Burke Blick now so we can, like, get all of the faction Bang Boo up to level 3. Funny, because Jane has a doppelganger in the hollows. Are you kidding me? Today's just been a really good day for my pulls, everybody. Hi, Burke Blick. Well, yeah, that was like the last Bang Boo we needed. Yeah, that's everyone. Yeah, we got like 3 Burke Blicks, we got 3 Biggest Fan, 3 Mercuries, 3 Esmes, 3 Belians. Don't really need to pull anything else. If I really want to, I could pull Sprout, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna save up for the next faction Bang Boo.
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special Bang Boo combo?
Well, there we have it. I don't have to worry about Bang Boo pulls until the next patch. Alright, well, unfortunately, I don't really have a whole lot else to do, unfortunately. I unfortunately can't do the looking to redo Legends event because, like, it's not fully out yet. We still have, like, 2 more days until everything's out. I did all of the pulls I got. Ugh, kind of dipped into my monochrome fund as much as I want to avoid doing that, but it is what it is. It's fine. But hey, the important thing is we got Billy in a single 10 pull, baby. Let's go. Oh, man. All right, well,
Just tell me.
hopefully I can figure out where I can get some more. Hopefully I can, like, get some better discs for Billy at some point. That'd be nice. I'll do a little bit of farming on my own time then. Well, I guess that's just about it for today because, man, today's a short stream. I thought I was going to drag out the stream longer because of the freaking Billy pulls, but no, literally got him first try. Should I be complaining? Not really. Appreciate everyone who dropped by, though. All right, well, that's just going to be it for now, I guess. Everyone, thanks for coming out tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. We should be doing Final Fantasy VII tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If there's any changes to the schedule, though, y'all can follow me on... Hang on a sec. Twitter, YouTube, and YouTube. Wait, Twitter, YouTube. Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube, where we post stream updates and general shenanigans. Alternatively, y'all can hit up the Discord server where we talk about anything and everything. We're a very friendly bunch in there, and we're always welcome to any new faces. We also do movie nights in there every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're currently doing a superhero movie marathon, and we're watching Justice League on next Monday. If you guys want to check that out, consider hitting up the Discord server where we host it. All right. That's going to be it for now. Let's go find a raid target. Who is available? Thanks for the silly and the Billy. Yo, thank you for hanging out, Nico. Appreciate it. All right. Who's available? Yeah, sure. We'll send some love over to Xeno stream. Currently playing The Messenger. What should we raid with? Okay, how about we raid with this? Got lucky, didn't spend money on ZZZ for once. Like I said, we're rating Xeno per number, who is currently playing The Messenger. Until next time, everybody, y'all stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, love always. Good night, everybody. Have fun with The Messenger.